Let's continue with tutorial 5b, question 1, part 5. Here we are asked to write a Python or MATLAB routine to plot the 3D surface. So let's begin. The answer to the code is given here, tutorial 5b, question Q1. The first thing we should do is to write down our b's and a's. So this is the b coefficient and a coefficients. And then we're going to plot. So we first create a mesh grid of a -3 to 3 along the real and along the imaginary with the grid resolution of 0.01. We then give this function b's and a as well as the mesh grid. So let's see the answer. When you run this code, the output would be this nice graph over here, and what you see is -3 to 3 along the real axis, -3 to 3 along the imaginary axis, and you will see 2 zeros here and 2 poles over here, and this is the surface of the log magnitude. So when the log magnitude, when there is a 0, the log of 0 goes to -infinity. We only plot until -30 dB. So you will see that h of z, at least for the log magnitude, is a surface that looks like this. And now it's obvious that the 0 means that the surface goes to 0. And in the origin there is 2 poles. Well, it tries to go to infinity, but it can't, because basically you have the 2 zeros pulling down the surface. We also sketch the red circle, which is the unit circle on the surface, and this would become important later. You can rotate this surface by clicking on this square and then moving your arrow around to visualize this surface, and you'll see that it looks like a curve going down. To understand the code, what you need to do is to look at plot HC MATLAB. So you are given b and a, the coefficients and the grid values, and the important thing is basically this equation. We are calculating the values of the numerator divided by the denominator for all the points in the mesh grid. So we are calculating h of z for the numerator z and divided by the denominator z for each point, and we are given gg, and then later on you'll realize that all we are doing is all these overheads to plot the 3D surface. That's all. So the important point is actually to calculate this value gg. Using this equation, numeral v divided by denominator v. Thank you.